Hello, what's up guys? It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by and welcome back to League of Kings. This is week 1, game 1 between the Annihilators of the Great Khan and Imperator's Knights. Both teams undefeated, well obviously because it's week 1, game 1. But it's going to be really interesting. I picked this replay because there's a lot of artillery and that's something you don't see, especially with more experienced players. So we're going to see how all the artillery pieces work out. I think there's 4 total on Imperator's Knights side here. So should be a lot of fun. And on that note, let's go ahead and check out the player names and the army comps. We'll start with the Annihilators here. We have Spain commanded by Supreme Archer, which I believe is the team leader, the team captain of the Annihilators. And he's got 3 units of Pavi's crossbows. He has about 4 units of, 3 units of Knights of Santiago and 3 units of Chivalric Knights. And he has 1 Conquistador. So that's his cav force. For his infantry, he's got about 5 units of dismounted Conquistadors. That is a lot of Conquistadors. And he's got 2 units of dismounted Chivalric Knights. Actually, make that 3 units of dismounted Chivalric Knights. So pretty meaty infantry force and a pretty healthy cav force as well. Spain, they're a very good faction. In the center, fighting for the Annihilators, we have the Iron Price. And the Annihilators, at first glance, they look like a pretty solid team. They've got some really good players. I think that a Swissman is on this team as well, which he's a pretty fantastic Medieval 2 player. But anyways, Iron Price, he's got 3 units of Pavi's crossbow militia. He's got a couple units of Venetian heavy. I think about 4 units of Venetian heavy. And then he has some feudal knights as well. So actually 3 units of feudal knights and 3 units of Venetian heavy. And then he's got about 3 units of pike militia to help him hold the line. Over here, he's got for his cav force 3 strads. That is ridiculous. These guys are crazy hard to fight. Man, it's a little brutal there. It's a little evil bringing these strads, and 3 of them as well. And then the rest of his cav, he's got 4 units of Knights Hospitaller. He's got a General's Bodyguard. And I believe that's it for Venice. Let's check out the final player on the Annihilators. We have Portugal, another fantastic faction commanded by J Spoo KBYX10. He's got about 3 units of Pavi's crossbowmen. For his cav force, he's got some Knights of Santiago, about 4 units. And then he has 3 units of Conquistadors. And he has a General's Bodyguard. And he's got some Pike Militia, about 2 units of Pike Militia. And for his infantry force, I believe he has about 2 units of feudal knights, I think. And yes, 2 units of feudal knights and 4 units of conquistadors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 units of conquistadors. And that is his force. All these armies are very, very tough to fight. And these are all really good players. So I'm pretty excited to see how they play together and how they're going to all use these super powerful factions. Now looking at the other side, we have the Imperator's Knights, starting with BG Phil, and he's bringing about 3 units of Byzantine Guard Archers. He's got 4 units of Byzantine Lancers, dismounted Byzantine Lancers, and then he's got 4 units of dismounted Latin Con, so a pretty solid infantry force there. For his cav, he's got some Byzantine Lancers, 4 units, I'm sorry guys, he's got 2 units of Byzantine Lancers and 2 units of Latin Con, and then he's actually, let's see, is this... Oh, no, that's not part of his army. He's got a General's Bodyguard here and a Catapult. And let's see, what is this? Oh, some Missile Cav. And then he's got some Ranging Guard way out in the flank. And then in the center, we have Imperator's Purpura. And he's got 3 units of Byzantine Guard Archers. He's got 4 units of dismounted Byzantine Lancers. And he's got 4 units of dismounted Latin Con. And then he's got some Ranging Guard on the flank. So both flanks, 2 units of Ranging Guard. He's got 2 Trebuchet. He's got a General's Bodyguard. And for his cav force, a very small cav force, he's got 2 Latin Con and 2 Cataphractoi, I believe is how you pronounce it. And the final force here, we have Colonel Belisarius, I believe is how you pronounce it. He's got a Trebuchet. He's got 4 units of Byzantine Guard Archers. He's got about 4 units of dismounted Latin Con, and he's got a Ranging Guard. And for his cav force, very large cav force, he's got some Latin Con, 4 units, and then he has 4 units of Byzantine Lancers. He's got a General's Bodyguard, and he has some Missile Cav. So let's go ahead and start this battle. And it is a fairly long battle, so I think we're going to see a decent skirmish phase here. It's going to be pretty intense. Pretty intense. And Spain right now is moving up to his Venetian allies. And I'm pretty sure Portugal is going to go ahead and head over to his allies. So I think what we're going to see here is just the players grouping up with their teammates. So I'm just going to fast forward it a little bit because they're not really missing up. Not missing up. We're not really missing out. We do have a charge here, though. Let me go ahead and do normal speed. By the missile cav, getting some early harass off on Portugal, and that's something they really need to get off with the missile cav. They need to get their harass off because you want to get as many kills with these guys to make them worthwhile. You know, even if you could like trick and get a charge in there and the Pavi's crossbows, that would really help. Because right now the skirmishing capabilities is in favor of the Annihilators because they have the Pavi's crossbows, which have the shields on their backs, which really make them hard to kill. And the Byzantine Empire is just an underpowered faction overall. So just by all three of them picking this faction really puts them at it puts them at a disadvantage. It's just they don't have amazing cav. They don't have amazing archers. I mean, the Byzantine Lancer or the Byzantine Guard archers are pretty good, but they do not compare to the Pavis. And they're going to have a tough time winning that skirmish battle. Now, if they were fighting the Pavis in melee, then yeah, I would give it to the archers, the Byzantine Guard archers. But, you know, that's not the main objective with skirmishers. It's to shoot at enemies. And here we go. He might be able to get a charge off. I think Portugal might be baiting him here, moving up some crossbows, but he's keeping his conquistadors nearby. So maybe he might go for the bait. He might go for the charge. I think he left his ranging guard over here by accident. So he's moving them back to the army. Ooh, they're getting hit hard by the... So you got to make a decision there. I mean, that was well played by Portugal. You see how he did that? Kept his cav close. If he did charge into the Pavis, his cav would be able to stop him. But let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit again. Okay, here comes the artillery. I'm surprised it's just now firing. Is just now firing, which is really strange. Oh, here we go. Okay, maybe they were just out of range. Oh my god. And look at that. They all missed. And this is what I'm talking about with artillery in pitch battles. It's just, it's not accurate enough. Excuse me. It's not accurate enough. You're not going to get enough kills. And even if you do get a hit, it really doesn't matter. They don't really pay for themselves. And then we've got a great push here by the Pavi's crossbows, moving up the infantry as well. And then here comes a little cav charge right into the missile cav. They're just going to miss them, but then here comes the Byzantine Lancers. Oh, let me do a normal speed. Sorry about that. So beautiful charge here from Spain. Spain should be able to win this engagement. He's got more cav on the way, but we do have a Byzantine flank charging over this way. Some Latin con that's going to be able to get around the Spanish cav. That's going to be really important because his cav is outmatched and you need to beat him with tactics. Here comes another counter flank by the Chivalric Knights. And the Strads are going in. They notice that he committed most of his cav. His archers are exposed to cav charges. And this is why the Strads are so dirty. They are so dirty. And here comes the other two units charging in. Oh my god, he's just gonna kill this whole archer force. And look at the artillery firing in the background. Again, I mean, he's gonna get a couple hits there, here and there, but it's not gonna be worth it. The cav battle is still going on, and it looks like there is some breakage by Spain. So a small victory there. Very nice from the Byzantine Empire, but was it worth it? He lost his archers to the Venetian charge there of the Strads. They're not completely dead, but they're pretty low. They're pretty depleted. And more fighting over here. So overall, I mean, I think this is a pretty good trade. I think cav is a bit more important than archers. So having this victory of the cav battle is pretty nice. But he needs to get out of there. Strads are coming in. And you do not want to face the Strads. Oh, they are violent cav units. But it looks like they kind of got them surrounded there. So I really love the cav action here. I love how it's not like a complete rush battle. Here comes another charge. Strads going in. Oh, there's such a brutal force. Oh, he's grouping up his cav here. He really needs to flank around and surround the Strads. And more Strads coming in. Looks like these guys are getting cut down. They're wavering. So good job by the Byzantine Empire. And he's going to go ahead and retreat his strats. Oh, we got another cav charge coming in. Oh, he's desperately going for the archers, but instead he's going to go for the dismounted lancers. And oh, see, you gotta stop those frontal cav charges. That's why usually when you see experienced players form up their armies, they have their cav with their infantry. So just in case a cav charge comes out of the blue, they will be able to react to that and be able to protect their infantry. But that's just a great example of why cav is king in this game. Just getting in a large amount of kills there into the infantry, and that's really going to hurt the Byzantine Empire. Oh, some revenge? Nope, missed. See? Artillery. It sucks in pitch battles. But the Byzantine Empire is going to be victorious in this small little skirmish between the cav. Oh, okay. I thought that artillery was going to hit the Byzantine forces. But Byzantine is going to strike. They're a little upset about all the cav charges into their army, and they're going to try to give them the taste of their own medicine. But this is not a good charge right here. They're really clumping up their cav forces, and this is going to be really easy to manage. Just surround this cav with your cav. Oh, good hits, good hits. That's a pretty solid hit in the Conquistadors. But look at the other side, the Annihilators. They don't really care about the artillery because they shouldn't. It's not a big concern. And look at the massive cav battle going on right here. This is beautiful. You got the artillery firing in the background. I mean, it's not very effective, but it's glorious looking. And then here comes more cav going in. If I was a Byzantine Empire, I would start to charge forward my infantry. This is a battle that they are going to lose. They're outnumbered and outmatched. So yeah, there you go. Get out of there. And here comes the strats. Oh, I hate the strats, man. I hate them. But hey, there's no rules against them. And a massive break by the Byzantine Lancers. They were no match. So look at this huge horde of Portuguese cav going in. Well done there. Well done. Venetian Knights Hospitaller helping out his Portuguese ally. And the Byzantine, they're going to retreat back to their battle lines with their tails between their legs. Very tough battle indeed. I don't really like this formation here by the Byzantine Empire, by Phil. He needs to stretch it out a little bit so it's more facing the Portuguese army. It's a little too much at an angle here. Doesn't really help out his archers. So after that, chaos. I mean, this is a pretty intense battle. I love how slow it's going. You know, you got small little skirmishes here and there. But yeah, what is this? We got some Shiveric Knights that were charging in. That could have been an opportunity for the Byzantine Empire to charge after, but you really got to get rid of these crossbows. Like, it is absolutely desperate that you try to get your cav in here and you kill the crossbows, because your crossbows are pretty much, there's no resistance to them. I mean, the Iron Price charged in his strats and just slaughtered this archer force in one epic charge. So there's no answer to their crossbows. So they need to either get aggressive or get creative with their cav, because they're gonna lose if they just sit back. That is for sure. I think they're relying too much on their artillery. And look how easy it is for them to just dodge those shots. They're not even phased by the artillery. Here comes another round. See, I mean, I would say 75% of the time it's going to miss. Maybe even more. Oh, cav charge. A little small fighting here. We got some Latin Con taking on the strats. We do have some reinforcements here. General's bodyguard going in. Oh no, he might lose his general here. Charging into the Knights of Santiago. And the Venetian cav coming out to play as well. So the Annihilators are slowly killing the Imperators, or the Imperator's Knights team. Like, slowly killing their cav, slowly killing their archers, and slowly killing their infantry. I really love the patient play here. Very confident play by the Annihilators. So here's more cav action. They were able to break the Knights Hospitaller. That's really good for the Byzantine Empire, but now they should go for the archers. They should go for the archers. There's no cav protecting the archers here. They really missed an opportunity there. Really missed one. You know, honestly, with the artillery, I think I would turn off fire ammo because it makes it a little bit makes it less accurate. And I think going for the generals would be a good option. Generals are really, they're like magnets to artillery. They always get hit somehow by an artillery piece. It's happened to me in many battle replays and battles I've uploaded where the general just randomly dies from a cannonball in the face. But Spain gonna lose this cav force obviously here. Oh my god, that was violent. Jeez. One epic charge there. But we do have some conquistadors from Portugal all the way away from his fight, joining this side because they are in need of some cav assistance. But again, this is not really protected here, and it doesn't really matter because as soon as you move your Byzantine cav over to try to charge the crossbows, Venice will be there to protect them. So it's looking pretty rough. Oh, hey! Oh my god! Did I just predict the future or what? There goes the general. Well done. Oh man, that's gonna be hilarious. You guys will get a chuckle out of that. Alright, yeah. Like I said, a magnet to artillery. Oh, another good hit there. Very nice, very, very nice. So yeah, this is still anyone's game. It's still 50-50, but I feel like the Annihilators are a little bit in control in this one. Just based on their cav charges and their abilities to kill the archers and kill the enemy infantry. But we do have more cav fighting over here. So a lot of cav killing that is going on. The conquistadors taking on some lancers, some Latincon. The Venetian general's bodyguard here to help them. Very nice, very nice. And Venice is charging in here, getting a huge chain route on the Byzantine lancers. And then they're sitting in their missile cav. Colonel Belisarius charging in his missile cav. And ooh, Portugal might be able to catch up to them. Just barely. Yep. I don't know why they stopped, but they're gonna die to the conquistador swords here. Oh, they might be able to escape though. Let's see. Are they gonna get out before breaking? Yes, they are. All right, good. That's a good sign. The bad news is that the Byzantine cav is gone. Like, there's very few units, and they're very depleted. But if you look at the Annihilators of the Great Khan, they have a lot of cav left, especially Portugal. But the bombardment continues on, and we have a charge. This might be it. It might come down all right here to this charge. Venice going in, and Spain going in. Will the Byzantine Empire have an answer? I think the Byzantine Empire should retreat. Honestly, I think they should retreat. He needs to run to his allies. He's about to get double teamed, and the other Byzantine forces are not phased. They're not sending any support, and he's actually committing his forces. This is bad news for the Byzantine Empire. Epic charge, though. Epic charge. Here comes the Venetian heavy, and there goes the Byzantine general. And he was in a infantry unit, and look at that. They didn't even stand a chance. Okay, so whenever you're about to be double teamed and you feel like you can't hold your ground, you need to retreat to your allies, and that's something you really missed there. Oh, good hit, the Feudal Knights, and good charge, taking out some infantry. That's some good use of the cav there. Oh, that was a close hit. Yeah, that's not good. This Byzantine force just got wrecked. Like, they did not kill any of that infantry. But I think he made a big mistake by not retreating to his allies, because most of their forces are over here. They could have worked better together. I feel like it's best to stick with your ally, especially if you're gonna get double teamed. But here comes some Strad doing a suicide charge here into the artillery. Oh, actually, they're gonna go for the general. You see, like, even the Annihilators of the Great Khan, they don't even care about the artillery. They had an opportunity to charge that artillery, and they went for the general instead, because they know that's a more important target. Like, the general is going to kill more than the trebuchet. But now they're going for the trebuchet. And look at this. Portugal, Spain, Venice just clearing off this force. And they're about to charge on the flank. And now Portugal is now pushing forward. Really good timing here. Really, really good timing. Portugal is going to be kind of like the hammer, or they're going to be more like the anvil. And Venice and Spain is going to be more like the hammer. So look at this cav charge. This is a chaotic battle. Charge in there. There you go, lads. And here comes another charge into the infantry. Oh, this is going to be brutal. It wasn't too bad. They were pretty spread out, but he did lose a lot there. Kill the cav. Here comes the infantry charge. Varangian Guard going in. good charge with a ranging guard. You're going to need to pull off those charges. It looks like the trebuchet is going for the archers. No point in doing that now. Honestly, I would use my catapult to go after the infantry, even if you risk killing your own troops. Here comes another charge. And look at this battlefield, guys. This battlefield going insane. And we got a lot of pikes pushing forward. We got Spain, Venice pushing on the flank. And their flank is completely exposed. They have no reserves to protect their flank. They do have a couple units back here, but they need to send them right now because they're about to get charged from behind, from the Venetians. Hammer and anvil, baby. Hammer and anvil. #1 killer in all Total War players. Conquistadors going at it. And this is just a massive break. Massive break by the Byzantine Empire. The Imperator's knights are going to lose this first one. Yeah, these guys are... I'm pretty impressed by the Latin con. I'm surprised they're not breaking it. Now they're breaking. Okay. So, we've got small pockets of fighting everywhere, but oh, there goes another Byzantine general. So, yeah, I don't know why they went with all three going Byzantine Empire. I love the Byzantine Empire. They're always my favorite in my heart, but when it comes to competitive play, they're just a weaker faction. They just do not compare. And Annihilators of the Great Khan, they are a pretty solid team. I think they're going to go pretty far this year. And they all went really, really good factions. They went Portugal, Spain, and Venice. Like, those are some top tier factions. And yeah, I think the Imperator's Knights, they probably learned their lesson here. Artillery is a waste in Byzantine Empire. Unless you got some trick up your sleeve, I wouldn't recommend the Byzantine Empire. But a very good battle, and it's pretty much over, so we'll go ahead and fast forward. So, like I said in earlier league battles, it's very unfortunate, but I cannot upload all the battles. So, this game went on to Game 2, obviously, and the Annihilators of the Great Khan was able to win the second match, and now they are 1-0. They will start off their season 1-0, and the Imperator's Knights will start off their season 0-1. So, yeah, like I said earlier, the Annihilators of the Great Khan, a very, very good team. But again, the Imperator's Knights, they can turn around from this. It's just game 1, and they played a very good team. So I think they can turn it around. I think they can, learn from their mistakes and maybe get some practice in and hope for the best. But here's the end results, and it's just... It's a pretty good slaughter here. Iron Price doing a great job with his cav, almost getting 1,000 kills. Same goes to Portugal, doing a good job with his infantry and his cav. And Spain doing okay. Supreme Archer, he kind of had a rough start at the beginning with his cav, but I think he was kind of using that cav as a... If you remember, he kind of lost that cav battle against the Byzantine Empire. He was kind of using that more as a diversion, because as soon as he got the Byzantine cav to concentrate on that Spanish cav force, the Iron Prize sent in his strads and got a bunch of kills on his archers. So very, very good battle. If you look at the Byzantine side, let's see, Phil getting less than 300 kills. We've got Imperator Purpura getting 442, and then Colonel Belisarius getting 447. So pretty intense action there. If we look at the end results, this was sent in by JKBYX10, and here is his results. Looks like 122 by Pavi's crossbowmen. Oh, the crossbows were just not matched. They're just slaughtering the Byzantine forces. But I hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you want to look at the results of the second battle, you can go to TotalWarTavern.com and go to week 1 and go to the matchup between the Annihilators and Imperator's Knights. You can look at the results there. It was a little bit closer of a battle, but this one was really interesting, so I wanted to upload it because of all the artillery and the teamwork. Lots and lots of teamwork in this one. I love it. So if you want to find out more of League of Kings, just go to TotalWarTavern.com. And thanks for watching, guys. And pretty soon, I think future episodes, future videos of Total War... Or I'm sorry, future battles of League of Kings will be week 2. So we're going to begin to upload week 2 next week. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.